Mutala, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And this is the segment loved by Ghanaian women.
Yeah. Ghanaian women. Talking about Ghanaian.
Is here.
Talking about Ghanaian women, yesterday I was at the techno shop and one elderly woman walked in with her daughter. The way she mentioned my name, Mutala, I got a bit scared. Me telling her, say, oh, and you be or share or no the station and Max. Mama Jane, so share I don't pay yet chow. Yamin show. Obisa, where is baby? Where
Mama Fuano, Mama Fuano, and Lava. Mutala is Mr. Lava.
Oh. It seems she knows everyone that works here. I mean, she knows everything that we do here because in the back of the car catcher, we say, hey, me mama dear, some find the Juma office or no, this station or the two. We flew on over call.
Actually, with your Mama Jean, and I pay your mom big hug.
Yeah, but I'm interested in something.
Which
group is Ghana in the African?
We are in Group B, and that is the talking point now. After over 40 years, we've not been able to win the AFCON. Is this the time, eh? Yeah, well, me who's a Black Stars at Jacob that.
No,
me who be that.
The last time GS
82. That is 82. Yeah. They got to the final in the year that I was born. But I haven't seen it so over 40 years now, and people or many Ghanaians are optimistic. They believe that 2023 in Ivory Coast is the time for us to break that trophy drought. Let's see how it goes. Of course.
Ghana for to me.
Oh no. This AFCON in Ivory Coast will be easier. Oh, the Faka or circle. We see we luba all the tenacity didi kakra. O me and what was obeti we ni na we do abobo. And we just enter the country.
You know, easy.
Yeah.
Border guards near there.
And a few companies in Ghana have already started linking up with the hospitality in Ivory Coast to try and get accommodation for Ghanaians because we are neighbors. Obi say our first option. They should always consider first. So accommodation will be available. I'm sure it's going to be one of the best Africa Cup of Nations tournaments we've seen. Not because of say host to Ivory Coast, because now there are no minnows in football. Ball will be a humble. So even if you are drawn against Djibouti, you have to prepare well going into that game. Because it's a bit of a surprise. Comoros of course, it's an island. I mean, in Kofa, Nipa wa crack also check Comoros, but see how they surprised us. So we have to prepare well. But the news is that we are in Group B and Yene Faro for Nubabo. 2014, almost 6-1. And Sana Yako World Cup, we'll play with them again. But the last time we met them in 2019, they beat us by a goal to nil. It is time for revenge. So we'll go through all the groups and see how things went. But Ghana is in Group B. And Draw Sorona Black Stars of Ghana were on their way for their final training session before a game now. On their way, they were monitoring the draw, and Coach Chris Hutton spoke after the draw. But then there's a big Ghana Premier League game at the Barbara Sports Stadium. Asante Kotoko coming up against Adriana Yenchai on running concerns. Hi there, good morning and welcome to the Sports Updates here on the Max Morning Show. My name is Mutala Yakubu. Let's go straight to Ivory Coast where the Africa Cup of Nations draw was held last night. And guess what? Ghana is here. But this is how the draw went, and this is how the groups look like. For Group A, the host nation, that is Ivory Coast, are there, and they have been paired against Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau. It's Ivory Coast, so many Guinea for me, together with Nigeria. Group B, the Black Stars of Ghana, where Egypt, the Pharaohs, who have won the AFCON the most times there. They are the highest winners of the AFCON. Group B, together with Ghana, Cape Verde, and Mozambique. Group C, so saying that here. Group C has Senegal, the current champions of the Africa Cup of Nations. Then they have Cameroon also in the Guinea, and so Hobisa, and so now the Gambia. And so Group D also has Algeria, Burkina Faso, Mauritania, and Angola. Then Group E also looks like this. Tunisia are in there together with Mali, South Africa, let's second home no. Namibia and so hobby. Hey, just say Namibia and South Africa. This will be a massive clash because we are neighbors. Then Group F also has Morocco, who excelled at the year 2022 World Cup in there as well. Dr. Congo and so hobby. Zambia and Tanzania. So, but the focus is Group B, the Pharaohs of Egypt, the Black Stars of Ghana in the Cape Verde and Mozambique. Misana minim see kind of Mozambique, but me and who says I am Mozambique. But food Krobi Kumasi no bro no Kumasi friend. So Egypt, Ghana, Cape Verde and Mozambique are in Group B. That is how it is. Now, drawing the air course on the Black Stars of Ghana were on their way for their training session. You know, the Black Stars will be playing tomorrow in an international friendly game against Mexico in the United States. Now, more corner, I'm passing and not drawing the course. Coach Chris Hilton and the players were all monitoring the entry.
Ghana.
Oh. Ghana, the Black Stars, 4-time title winners. They have some stellar youth energy and they are so many in start Group C. Then
Group C.
C, please.
Group B.
I know any Cape Verde, Mozambique.
Mozambique. Okay. Mozambique. Tunisia.
Egypt. Coach, you got it right.
Yeah, Egypt.
Group A, we have Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, Guinea Equatorial, and Guinea-Bissau. Group B, I'll be playing in Stade Félix Houphouët-Boigny in Abidjan. We have Egypt, Ghana, Cape Verde, and Mozambique.
Hilton and the boys monitoring proceedings in Ivory Coast as they headed off to training there. Coach Chris Hilton, me show so who drawn on say, "Hey, afa chat na to me den kofo beji AFCON 40 years or money that this time." We are going to Ivory Coast to win the Africa Cup of Nations. Now, Chris Hilton, after the draw, also Akasafa, also it's a good draw, and he hopes Ghana will make impact at the AFCON because of Ivory Coast.
I think when the group was going to be announced, the fact that we were going to be in the second group of seeds, it was I think mostly thinking which team was going to be in the top group of seeds, and of course. As soon as Egypt come out, the first thoughts are, of course, the very experienced side, very experienced AFCON campaigners. I think have more wins than any other country. I think so. They're experiencing this. So, for sure, it's very, very tough opposition. But the first thing you think about is it's a competition that you're very much looking forward to. You know, to play against. Certainly one of the best teams in Africa at this particular moment. But that's just part of it. And of course in Mozambique and Cape Verde, they're two teams that I don't know so much about. We will, of course, do all of our homework over these coming months and seeing their games, of course their games next month, and we will do the homework the best that we can. But I think whenever a group comes out, you know, I think you always look at it that it could have been better for us, but of course you also have to look at it could have been worse. So it's one that we will very much look forward to.
Of course, it could have been better for us, and it could have also been worse. Those are the words of Coach Chris Hilton. But we're hoping that he would actually assemble the best of players for us to go and conquer Ivory Coast. Cap no, yeah, for company the Abagana, and you see from you be nantia, be rally, Krumna Cap Nisi. So from Ivory Coast down straight to the Jubilee House near the Ababechere or Mampenyi. Say, Akwaje Cap no, Eddie Abefi. So that is what we are going to do in Ivory Coast. But today, the Bet Power Premier League or the Ghana Premier League match day 5 would commence, and we are starting off at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Big game for Asante Kotoko, who won their first game of the season last Monday against Accra Lions. This time, they are taking on Aduana FC, who came close to winning the Ghana Premier League last season. But for Kwatano, who are on top of the Bet Power Premier League, so and also Ebesia Kind, they will take on Baby Any Gold Stars. Then we have Brecum Chelsea also taking on Nations FC. Heart of Lions coming up against Heart of Oak. We don't know which heart will triumph on the day, whether it's Lions or the Oaks. Legon Cities will also take on Bechem United with Mediema coming up against Inswatema. Basa game no enya ama so the eteno no say Mediema for akopiem US. When say they will also be taking on DC United. As part of tourism in Ghana and the US war. So Mediema will be playing tomorrow. And Echanana Black Star born Mediema so DC United Ebebo Washington. Out to you, Sere Karela would come up. Then Samatex would also face Dreams FC at the Nananse Chepa. Great Olympics at home on Monday will be taking on Accra Lions. But then on Star Times at the patch channel 247, it is Kumasi Asante Kotoko taking on Adriana FC. Build up for the game starts at 5 p.m. and the game kicks off at 6 p.m. These are the fixtures for match day 5 of the Ghana Premier League. Let's do NBA before I go because the Lakers were in action against the Kings. So there was no Anthony Davis, there was no LeBron James there, but they won this one. It is preseason. The season proper starts on October 24th. And the champions of champions, ever back to the fore to see if they can win the NBA title. This is where I call it a wrap. My name is Mutala Yakubu. I'm reminding you that at 5 p.m. on Star Times at the patch channel 247. It is the build-up of that game between Asante Kotoko and Adriana. Make a date with us near 2 p.m. So I will be back with the Sports Daily. Make sure you're also and Ivory Coast. Alex, enjoy Edmo Berry.
Yeah, that's Mutala. Thank you very much for bringing us the sports out there. What I know is that 40 years of drought will come or will be over. I hope the Black Stars will do as good. And that means their match against Mexico, they need to really work hard, and also coming against the United States of America, they need to really work hard. Do you think they will have enough time for preparation? Because after this international break, then they go back to their clubs.
And then the World Cup qualifiers will start. There's always not enough, but the teams that win it, almost they didn't have enough preparation. So you have to make do of the time you have. You have to make use of the little time that you have. Prepare well and go and play. You will never be satisfied with it. Yeah, 1 year, Ukraine. Ubetimaka say it's not enough time, so
but
we're hoping
the players gelling together is the main focus. Do they will have that time? Yeah,
they will gel with Chris Hilton. They will gel.
All right, Mutala, that's to be great. We shall see you at 2 p.m. with the Sports Daily. All right, folks, we're gonna go.